case of now 23 women suing the state of Texas over abortion care. Center for Reproductive Rights filed the lawsuit. This is the question the state's highest court needs to answer. Are Texas abortion laws harming women when they face pregnancy complications? To be clear, women in this case are not arguing if abortions should be legal. They are specifically talking about emergency situations. In August, a Texas district judge brought a temporary block to the state's abortion law. This allowed doctors to use their own medical judgment to determine when to provide abortion care. But on the same day, an appeal filed by the Office of Attorney General Ken Paxton blocked the judge's order from taking effect. So, in short, abortions are banned in our state. Today, women from across the state of Texas are traveling to our state's capital, Austin, to watch the arguments. There will be no court testimony from plaintiffs. One of the women suing the state is Christina Nunez, who has a unique story because she is a medical professional and was denied an abortion here in Texas. This morning, we have the pro bono attorney who intervened and helped save Christina's life by getting an abortion after spending more than a week in the hospital. Joining me now is If, When, How legal director Kylie Sunderland. Kylie, thank you so much for coming on the show this morning.
Thanks for having me, Zach.
Before we get into this conversation, how's Christina doing?
Christina's doing really well, fortunately. And I just want to clarify. So I'm the legal support director at If, When, How, and all of the services that we provide at our organization through our helpline they're all free and confidential. So we provide free and confidential legal services to people related to abortion, pregnancy loss, labor, and delivery. And then that includes supporting people who are being denied emergency abortion care like Christina Nunez was.
So walk us through how Christina and other people can get in contact with you.
Absolutely. So we run a free and confidential legal services helpline. And so if you go to reprolegalhelpline.org, you can either contact us through phone or through an online form. And we're committed to making sure that we respond to everyone who reaches out to us within 48 hours. And if it's an emergency, we reach out immediately. So if you have questions about potential legal risk, if you're confused about what the laws are in your state and what reproductive care is available to you, you can reach out and ask us. If you're being denied emergency care, reach out and ask us. If the police have contacted you about a pregnancy outcome, you can reach out and we will be there to support you through that. And that's exactly how we came into contact with Christina.
Yeah, I know I was reading online, there are several quotes where you mentioned the most common thing you hear from women and people, fear. Can you elaborate on what that fear is? Are we talking about legal fears? Are we talking about health-related fears, all the above?
Yeah, it's really all of the above, Zach. People throughout the country, certainly in Texas, which is where we receive a vast majority of our calls from, people don't know what the laws in their state are. They're not sure, even if they're allowed to travel to a different state legally to access care. People are also terrified about their health. Christina, even though, as you mentioned, she's a medical professional, was really left in the dark about her own care. As a trained nurse, Christina knew that she was really unwell. She had painful blood clots. She had deep vein thrombosis that was turning her limbs purple and then black. And then despite her rapidly worsening health, Christina was denied abortion care. And so people hear these stories and then they wonder, what will happen to me if I find myself in a situation like that? What am I legally allowed to do? And so I think the fear is both legal and it's about people's health.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's talk about the hearing today. What's going to be happening in Austin? Have you been involved in this case, and have you been asked to testify or get involved?
I have not. So I'm not an attorney on the Zurawski v. Texas case, so I can't speak specifically to that. But what I can say about this case is that No doctor should have to weigh the medical needs of their patient against their own livelihood and freedom. And that's exactly the scenario that Texas lawmakers and enforcers have created in the state. So we're in a situation, and the question today is that doctors are having to weigh either losing their job, facing lengthy jail sentences, and having massive monetary fines levied against them versus doing what they know is best for their patient and trusting, having the state of Texas trust that they know what is best for their patient. And so while the organization I work for, If, When, How, and the Repro Legal Helpline collaborate with the Center for Reproductive Rights, we are not directly involved in this lawsuit. But what Christina said to me after she accessed the care that she needed was that she was just incredibly clear that she never wanted anyone else to have to experience the horrors that she went through. So we connected her with the center so she could join the lawsuit.
Yeah, this is something that obviously impacts so many people, women across this state and in other states. Kylie Sunderland, thank you so much for coming on the show this morning.
Thank you for having me, Zach.
We appreciate your time. Again, the hearing will focus on the decision of whether to block the state's abortion ban, allowing abortions to resume in cases of medical emergencies. We will stream it live on clicktohouston.com coming up at 10 inside this article, again on our website, clicktohouston.com.